The Quantum Hemispheres.
Book Review, The Quantum Hemispheres, Book 1, The Rise of ARCO, by Jason Alder, New York. If you're waiting for the future to arrive with laser battles and flying cars, The Rise of ARCO has some bad news for you. It's showing up as a compliance update, a regional security agreement, and a new optional digital system you can't actually opt out of. Dave Roberts' first entry in the Quantum Hemispheres series doesn't bother with sci-fi comfort food. Instead, it goes straight for the throat of modern politics, the slow death of visible power and the rise of management as ideology. No coups, no revolutions, just systems getting upgraded until nobody remembers who's in charge anymore. At the center of the novel is ARCO, the Alliance for Regional Collective Obligation, a technocratic alliance that promises stability, interoperability, and safety. Translation: it runs the pipes of civilization. And once you run the pipes, you don't need to run the politicians. What makes this book hit harder than most near-future fiction is that Roberts clearly understands how contemporary governance already works. Real power today doesn't sit in parliaments or press conferences. It lives in infrastructure contracts, data standards, logistics corridors, and security protocols written by people no one voted for and can't fire. The Rise of ARCO simply pushes that reality a few years down the road and lets the consequences play out. The story unfolds across multiple continents and professions: intelligence analysts, city planners, engineers, diplomats, none of whom are villains, and none of whom are really in control. That's the point. Everyone is trapped inside incentive structures that reward efficiency and punish hesitation. Moral clarity is expensive. Stability sells. Technologically, the book leans into quantum-managed logistics, sovereign cloud networks, and algorithmic governance, but without the usual techno-fetishism. There's no worship of innovation here, just an uncomfortable recognition that once systems work, people stop questioning who built them and why. Stylistically, Roberts keeps the prose tight and forward-moving, with scenes that feel pulled from classified briefings and late-night emergency calls rather than heroic set pieces. The tension doesn't spike, it compounds. You don't get explosions, you get inevitability. And that's where the book quietly lands its punch. The Rise of ARCO isn't warning about tyranny by force. It's warning about governance by convenience, where freedom doesn't disappear, it just becomes inefficient. In a media culture still obsessed with left versus right theater, Roberts is writing about something far more uncomfortable: the replacement of politics itself by administrative systems that answer to markets, metrics, and machine logic. No ideology required, just best practices. By the time the novel closes, you're not worried about whether ARCO will win. You're worried that it already has, because nothing in the system gives anyone a reason to stop it. This is science fiction for readers who don't trust shiny narratives about digital progress, centralized safety, and frictionless living, and who suspect that the real authoritarian future won't look like dictatorship, but like customer service. Smart, cold-eyed, and uncomfortably plausible, exactly what near-future fiction should be.